Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the LINC News Bulletin. Coming up, we'll be visiting the site of two brand new schools in Ruthin, we'll learn about a campaign called Responsible Access, and we'll be hearing about the refurbishment at St Asaph Library. Firstly, congratulations to our colleagues in Education Services. A recent testing inspection found the quality of leadership and management to be excellent and the quality and outcome of education to be good. Here's Councillor Hugh Hilditch-Roberts, Cabinet Lead Member for Education.
Oh, look, this is an absolute excellent report. Absolutely need to pay tribute to Karen Evans, the Head of Education, and the team below her who have worked so tirelessly to maintain, excellent in leadership, which is, it's a sector leading award that's been given to us by an outside body about the quality of education here in Denbighshire. It's fantastic that our children are actually in such a fortunate position that they are at the centre of everything we do. There's been comments made about how the children are involved in education from the bottom up, so they're involved in decision making. There's been really complimentary about excellent leadership in the sector here in Denbighshire, as well as investment in the Welsh language and our Welsh language schools as well. So, it's a complete credit to the whole of the Denbighshire team and the council that they can have this badge and wear it with pride.
Staying in education, and two brand new schools opened their doors to pupils and teachers at the start of this term. I went along to Ysgol Penbarras and Troll Street to find out more on the first day. We're here today at the site of the brand new schools for Ysgol Penbarras and Troll Street, and we've come here to speak to the head teachers and some of the pupils.
It's a really exciting day. We waited a long time for a new building, and the day's come when we've been able to welcome all the children and parents here on site, and it's a marvellous day. Really, really exciting. We're so happy.
21st century schools, all the technological change in our lives and our everyday lives, and seeing a lot of those technological advances reflected in the resources and the equipment that we have here at the school. It's a really fortunate position for us to be in as a school.
I didn't sleep much last night. I was so excited to come here, but on the way here I was just thinking, what are we going to do, what's it like, how does it look, what's the size of the place?
I felt quite nervous to see how the school was and just to see how the canteen and stuff worked out, but so far it's been great.
I think we needed the space, and I think it's very, very good, and yeah.
I feel excited, and I was a bit nervous this morning to come in, but now I came in here, it's been really exciting and things, and everything is really new, and it's just great.
I'm over the world. I'm just so happy. I have no words really. I'm really happy.
Well, the rainy weather certainly hasn't dampened the enthusiasm here at Penbarras and Troll Street, and we wish them all well for the future. There's a brand new chapter for St Asaph Library and One Stop Shop after the recently refurbished facility reopened its doors to the public. Here's Principal Librarian Bethan Hughes.
We're delighted that the library has reopened, and it's a celebration really of a fantastic community venue. The library has now been made as a building sustainable for the future, so it's had all new windows and a lot of internal refurbishment as well, so we're hoping that the library is going to be here to stay for many years. We're delighted also that we're working in a very close partnership with the City Council of St Asaph, and their help has been invaluable in making sure that we keep this facility open for the community for the future.
A very warm welcome to all of you to the new refurbished St Asaph Library. As you come into the library, we have a new payment kiosk, and the bank of computers have moved to a better area, and then you come to two meetings rooms, the Morgan room and the Elwy room, for community use and for organisations to use as well. We also have the reception desk and one-stop shop desk here. In the new foyer we have a space for organisations to set up information stalls. We also have a display of our most attractive books for customers to choose on their way in or for quick choice. And we also do have a community kitchen
Now a brand new campaign is being launched in Denbighshire to tackle problems with seagulls. Here's Emlyn Jones, Head of Planning and Public Protection, to explain more.
Well, we're running it because seagulls is a bit of a national issue, but we're listening to the concerns of the community about seagulls and the nuisance that can sometimes be caused by them. So we tried a few different things, but we keep on trying, and now we want to launch this campaign to work really together. Well, we want people to work with us and help us to stop feeding the seagulls, which is causing a bit of a problem. Also putting your rubbish in the bins, because often seagulls go for food waste and so on, and that's causing a problem as well. Well, seagulls are part of coastal communities living on the coast, and Denbighshire County Council wants to work with residents and businesses to try and reduce the problem, reduce the nuisance for everybody in the community really.
And here's some news in brief. And Jamie Groves has been shortlisted for a National Housing Heroes Award. Jamie, who is the Council's Head of Facilities, Assets and Housing, is in the running for the Inspirational Leader of the Year. The awards take place on June the 25th. Good luck, Jamie. And the Council is asking for views from the public about the services it offers. We carry out a resident survey every other year, and it's a great opportunity for people to share their views on Council services, on living in their community, and how we can plan for the future. The survey runs until mid-June. Now, Countryside Service have launched a campaign to encourage walkers and cyclists to act responsibly in the open countryside around Llandegla and Eglwyseg. Hannah from Countryside explains more.
We are looking to inform and educate users of the sensitive nature of the moorland around Llandegla Forest. So it's often known as World's End. It can look like just a barren habitat, but it's actually very rich in biodiversity. There's lots of ground nesting birds which are really vulnerable to user activity. So we're just trying to highlight the times of year that it's at its most sensitive really, when we want people to just stick to the routes and to follow the Offarsdyke Path bridleway across the moorland to avoid disturbance to birds such as black grouse, golden plover, who nest in the heather and and live off that habitat.
Now, last time we told you about the Lost in Arts project being shortlisted for an award. Well, we're delighted to inform you that the project won the title of Best Local Authority Project for Community Cohesion in the Heart of the Arts Awards. Representatives of the project will be presented with their award at a full council meeting in July. Now that brings us to the end of today's bulletin. Don't forget, if you want to get involved, please contact us at the communications team. Thanks for watching.